Have you ever thought that a little habit before leaving home could make your loyal dog suffer silently? It sounds absurd, but the truth is, 90% of dog owners unknowingly commit this mistake, and the consequences aren't just chewed shoes, but the anxious heart of your dog waiting for you to return. Do you recognize those signs? In this video, I will reveal the familiar mistakes most of us make without realizing and how to fix them, so your dog feels safe and peaceful even when alone. Watch until the end because the final mistake is one almost everyone makes, and it might be the real reason your dog fears when you walk out the door. Seto Burhat Sibo. 1. Signs of stress. When you're away. Have you ever walked out only to get a call from a neighbor complaining your dog howled non-stop? That's not because your dog is bad, it's a cry for help in desperation. Researchers show that dogs with separation anxiety often exhibit behaviors like barking or howling, endlessly scratching at doors, chewing or destroying items, or even peeing inside. This isn't misbehavior, it's how they try to relieve the fear of being left. Some even tremble, drool, or pace in circles as if trapped in an invisible cage. And the danger, if not addressed early, that anxiety can turn into long-term psychological harm, making your dog insecure for life. Don't let these signals become an ignored SOS. Have you noticed these signs in your dog? If yes, share your story. Maybe you'll help someone else catch it early. But that's just the surface, because how you leave home can worsen things. 2. Scolding the dog. Before you leave. Do you think scolding your dog before departing will make it behave better? The truth, you're leaving an invisible scar in their heart. Science shows dogs can't link your scolding to a wrongdoing they did earlier. Instead, they only remember the negative feeling at the moment you leave. That ties your act of walking out with anxiety and insecurity. A scolding might make you feel relieved, but for your dog it transforms into repeated fear. Don't turn your goodbye into a psychological sentence. Have you ever seen your dog's eyes get watery when you shut the door? Share below. Even when you don't scold. Leaving in a rush can sow seeds of unease. 3. Leaving in chaos. Imagine you're sitting quietly, then someone rushes around, tosses things, slams doors. What do you feel? Alarmed. Your dog feels the same. They have extremely sensitive perception. Just the sound of you fumbling for keys, breathing heavily, your voice rising, they sense something bad is about to happen. So from the moment you put on your shoes, their heart is already racing with worry. Leaving in chaos is like planting a seed of panic that blooms into a full day of unease for your dog. Have you seen your dog start trembling or following you closely as you get ready to leave? Tell me about it, and even if your departure is smooth, if your return isn't consistent, the fear persists. 4. Not keeping a predictable return schedule to a dog. You are a living clock. Every day they rely on your movement. Mealtimes, the jingle of keys to feel safe. When you return late or unpredictably, they feel lost in a maze without an exit. Uncertainty causes their brain to release more stress hormones. They wait in hope, fall into despair, then perk up at any sound over and over, hour after hour. If you've ever come home late and found your dog nearly in a frenzy of joy, it's not disobedience, it's their heart worn out from waiting. Have you had that experience? Share it so others see they're not alone, but being late isn't the only mistake. Even how you leave food can contribute. 5. Leaving a full bowl of food. Many owners think, why, leaving a full food bowl all day is loving. But to a dog, it's a silent trap. Food sitting out all day can spoil, attract insects, and worse, lead the dog to eat from boredom. The result? Overweight, digestive issues, and losing the joy of waiting for your meals together. Timed meals don't just benefit health. They act as a ritual that helps your dog feel my day has order. That's the safety they need while you're away. Do you feed your dog on a schedule or free feed? Comment what your community does. But even with food, if there's nothing to do, boredom will consume them. 6. Putting away. All toys. You leave home and clear away all toys thinking it's cleaner, but to the dog you just took away their joy. Dogs need mental stimulation. Without something to chew, explore, or play with, They'll find their own like chairs, shoes, or doors. That's not destructiveness, it's a self-rescue from boredom. Just rotating a few toys or leaving a food-stuffed toy gives them work to do. Which toy do you leave for your dog when absent? Share so everyone can learn. And even with toys, how you return shapes their emotional response. 7. Returning. Like a big event. You open the door. The dog jumps and you shout, hug as though you've met someone after 10 years. Sounds sweet, but that's the root of anxiety. When you turn your return into a major event, the dog spends the day on edge, waiting, heartbeat racing. The emptiness while waiting gets magnified. Enter quietly. Sit down. Exhale. Then gently pet. Your calm teaches them, it's okay. Nothing dramatic is happening. Have you tried entering quietly and noticed your dog calm down more? Share your experience. But more than the greeting, giving your dog its own space also determines their security. 8. No safe zone. When you're away, imagine a large house but empty. To a dog, that's like being abandoned in the void. A small corner with a soft blanket, clean water, some chew items, that's a mini sanctuary for them to feel protected. Experts call it a safe zone. This helps the dog understand. Even if the owner isn't here, I have my secure place. It's a precious mental comfort. Have you arranged a small corner for your dog? If yes, share how you designed it. But space alone isn't enough. You must help them get used to being alone. 9. No gradual desensitization. You can't leave your dog alone for 4 hours right away and expect them to cope. That's like forcing a gym newbie to lift 100 kilos at day 1. Behavior science suggests gradual training. Step outside for 2 minutes, return, then 5 minutes, then 15. Each re-entry sends the message, I always come back. This is psychological conditioning. Turn your leaving and return into a normal pattern, not a shock. Have you tried? Go out and come back quickly. Training? Try it and tell me the result. But sometimes, besides training, a little scientific help can calm anxiety. 10. Ignoring pheromones and relaxing music. Here's a secret few owners know: dogs respond well to artificial pheromones. DAP, dog appeasing. Pheromone. It mimics a mother dog's scent and helps puppies and adult dogs feel calm. Also, research shows classical music or soft melodies can lower heart rate and anxiety in dogs. Instead of blasting TV, choose playlists made for pets. A pheromone diffuser plus soothing music can turn your home into an invisible hug while you're gone. Have you tried playing relaxing music for your dog? Share in comments so people can test it too. And don't forget, before leaving, physical activity is more vital than anything else. 11. Not exercising the dog before leaving. Imagine if you sat still all day, how would you feel? Irritable, uneasy, restless. The same is true for your dog. A short walk, some chase game, or even 15 minutes of fetch before you leave can burn excess energy and make them more ready to rest. A tired body leads to a calmer mind. It's a simple but powerful natural sedative. Do you have a habit of walking your dog before you leave for work? Share your schedule, and that's the final piece to keeping your dog's heart peaceful when you're away. Now you know the familiar mistakes 90% of owners make, and more importantly, how to turn each goodbye into a moment of safety and calm for your dog. Remember, their happiness doesn't lie in great food or fancy toys, but in the certainty that you will always return. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment and share your story. Don't forget to subscribe so we can continue this journey together. And in the next video, I'll reveal the signs that your dog might really not like. You sound shocking, but it's better to know early than too late.